Hello and welcome to Kettle Messages Tarot. I'm your reader, the Gemstar, and this is Kettle Messages Love Edition, where we spill the love tea on relationships and all types of situationships. We want to thank you for supporting our channel by subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. For your own personal private reading with the Gemstar, visit our website, kettlemessagestarot.my.canva.site in the description box below. Now let's take a sip of the love tea together. Hello and welcome. I am your Oracle Reader, the Gemstar, and you're tuned into live Kettle Messages Tarot Love Edition readings. This is going to be a pick your love reading. You're going to be shown 3 gemstones, and you can choose from the 3 gemstones which love reading is yours. If you are tuning in, this is Kettle Messages Tarot live with your Oracle Reader, the Gemstar, here bringing you the Love Edition tea. These are general and intuitive love readings. Pick your reading. There will be 3 different love readings and 3 different gemstones. Before you are the KAMBABA JASPER, the OPALITE, and the SANDSTONE pyramid. Choose your gemstone for your love tea reading. KAMBABA JASPER, OPALITE, and the SANDSTONE pyramid. Let's begin with KAMBABA JASPER. Let's see what messages we have for KAMBABA JASPER in love and romance. What messages do we have for love and romance? The hot love tea. Hot love tea. Okay. Aren't you hot? Aren't you sexy? Aren't you charismatic and attractive? Okay, so if you've chosen KAMBABA JASPER, we're starting to see that this may have been third-party interference. You may be involved in a lover's triangle or in a situation, in a romantic situation, where you may have had options. You may have been interested in someone who had options or was interested in someone else. As this beauty queen is coming in second place and they've been edited out of a relationship, the story begins to spill for this hot love tea. So someone was not chosen, someone who was an option. You may have been cutting somebody out and choosing someone else. Someone you were involved with has chosen someone else. Or because someone decided to have options, you cut yourself free, KAMBABA JASPER. Yes, someone here has made an offer to someone else. Someone has had a difficult decision to make when it comes to love and relationships. You can't keep the mask for long. You can't keep the options going forever. Sooner or later, you will fall in love, or you will decide that you are more compatible with one person than another, and you will have to make an option. So those of you that chose KAMBABA JASPER, you have a decision to make when it comes to love and romance. You have free will. Okay? So it is up to you whether you decide if you stay in a relationship where you are an option, or whether it is time for you to make the decision and make the choice to finally cut away from a situation. Oof, there it is. It just flew out. Heartache. Okay, you're gonna have to break someone's heart, KAMBABA JASPER. Or someone is about to break your heart or has already broken your heart because they chose someone else in a romantic situation. Right? It's the story of the person you have your eye on has their eye on someone else. The person you love loves someone else. Someone you wanted to choose as a romantic partner is choosing someone else, or vice versa, because these are general love tea readings. So you may be the one with the options and have to break somebody's heart. Somebody's coming in second place. Someone is being cut out. There you go. Had to go for it. Just flew out. Okay, there's a relationship or a connection that is over. Going through the feelings, going through the emotions, the heartache, the pain, the crying. You may be also dealing with an ex's return. Someone that you cut out of your life in the past because they cheated or they strayed, they chose another direction, and now they're coming back. And it's up to you whether you take this person back or not. But you haven't forgotten the heartbreak and the heartache that this person caused you and why you ended the relationship, or you being advised not to forget about that. Not to forget about why you guys broke up, the pain, you know, the tears, the sleepless nights, the heartache that you went through when the breakup happened or when the betrayal happened. And even though they are returning, you may be still feeling the effects of the breakup. There's no new beginning for KAMBABA JASPER. As the tea was spilling, we said for those that have chosen this gemstone, if an ex returns, okay, if an ex returns, then With their return, they stir up the past story within you. And you're reliving this pain, this heartache, going through the memories of the breakup, of the betrayal, of them choosing another over you, putting you in second place. And their return stirs those memories and emotions and thoughts up within you. It's very difficult for you to trust this person again, or have a conversation with them, or meet up with them, or allow them back into your life after they've caused so much heartache. Them choosing another was the straw that, broke the camel's back. That was the last straw. Making you an option, or choosing another over you. That relationship brought a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, a lot of misfortune. There was no new beginnings here. And it's time. Oh, let's get it in there. Yes, you unplugged. You unplugged. You freed yourself from this relationship or connection. And if this is not a past situation, KAMBABA JASPER, then this reading is about currently being someone's option, or someone putting you in second place, someone choosing another, spending time with another, falling for another, while you're extending your love, your commitment, your time to this person, and they're choosing another over you. And this is a time where you're being advised to break free, to unplug from this type of relationship or connection where there's a third party situation going on, or you're being made to feel less than or second place, a second thought in this person's mind. You're not their choice. They're not making you feel like the one. And they just cause heartache and pain. It's time to break yourself free from that type of relationship. If it is you who has to let somebody down, or you see that someone is really into you, they really love you, they want to commit to you, but you have no interest in them, then this reading is, the energy here is not stringing somebody along. Someone is getting strung along, breadcrumbed, made an option, made to feel like they're a second thought or in second place. They're an afterthought. And it may be in your hands to make the choice or the option and let someone down easily. Unplug, let somebody go. If you're not into them, if they are not your one, then it's best to just fess up to this, have a conversation with that person, and let them down slowly. Yes, there's gonna be heartache, but free will. You can't stay in a relationship that you are not happy in. Can't stay with someone where you know there is no future. So it would be best at this time to let somebody go if you have a choice or an option. Whittle down the choices and the options and start letting people go that you know you don't see a future with. Even though it causes heartache and heartbreak, you'll spend time now with the person that you are into. That does deserve your full attention. okay, that deserves your presence in the present. But for someone, there is no new beginning or no beginning at all with someone who has chosen another. Let's get one final message for this from this deck. Okay. It's time to unplug, to sit back and relax. This is like if you wasn't chosen and you were not the option and somebody has moved on. Time to heal from this heartache and heartbreak, stress and distress, and get away from it. And find me time, find time for yourselves. Find time for healing and nurturing and tending to your heart at this time. As somebody cuts you out their life, or you'll have to cut someone out of your life. It's time to put the focus elsewhere, not in the loss of this connection or relationship, but the focus should be on the healing. But this has to be a choice that you willingly make. You can stay in this heartbreak and this heartache, remembering it, going over and over and over and over the breakup, hoping and wishing for an answer, a response that may never come, an explanation you may never get. Waiting around for someone who's already into someone else, has chosen someone else, or has a lot of options at this time. If you are in the position of not wanting to commit at this time, let someone know and cut them out. Cut that relationship out. There's a lot of red flags. A lot of red flags already letting you know. We want to see what this editing, what are you cutting out? What are you setting yourselves free from? From somebody who is showing a lot of red flags. You know, they used to call a lot. Now they call less. All right. They used to text. They used to check you out on the social media. You guys used to date, go out, meet up. There was a lot of attention, a lot of love bombing at one time coming from this person. And slowly but surely, it's been dwindling, breadcrumbing. There's ghosting. Or they're showing a lack of commitment or a lot of indecision when you want to have a discussion about the future of this relationship. Someone is definitely a runner. Someone is definitely having their options, keeping their options open. Someone here is not ready to make a commitment or settle down. And so it's best to be either left behind, not chosen, or to make the choice and break free from something that is already showing some toxicity. Someone is already showing in this reading that lack of interest, that lack of commitment. And so you are advised to get out of this relationship and this connection. Ooh, that's too many. That's it, that lack of commitment. Someone here is making a commitment to someone else, to something else. And someone and something has to be sacrificed. Someone wants a commitment. So the person that has to be sacrificed at this time is the one you don't see a future with. The one that won't commit. The one whose heart is fickle. The one that's always indecisive, making excuses, in and out energy, running, chasing energy. KAMBABA Jasper is looking for commitment. The red flags are already there that someone needs to be released because they have too many options and they are putting someone in second place who should be the one, or who feels like they should be the one. But unfortunately, sadly, someone is getting cut out, not being chosen. Someone is using their free will to pursue what makes them emotionally fulfilled and happy. The person breaking free or being left behind should let this go and get back to what's important. Themselves, their health, their sanity, their healing process. Sit back and relax. This is just one frog that you've kissed. There's many other frogs out there. But unfortunately, you're putting an end to a relationship, or someone is putting an end to a relationship with you. There is no future or lucky promises in this connection. And unfortunately, no new beginning. If you are looking for commitment, it is time to look for it elsewhere. That has been the love tea for KAMBABA Jasper. Let's see for those that have chosen OPALITE. Oh, a beautiful OPALITE. Let's get it in there. OPALITE. And let's spill the love tea for those that have chosen OPALITE. Oh, someone is insecure in this reading. They're not feeling even good enough to be in a relationship because they're not even loving themselves. Right? How can you love another if you can't love yourselves? If you're feeling insecure and going into relationships feeling like this, it is self-sabotage, because this stirs up jealousy. All these insecurities stir other problems in the relationship. Jealousy, accusations of cheating, or someone not loving you, and it's because of that lack of self-love. Can't go into a relationship, OPALITE, with a lack of self-love or not trusting in the person or the relationship. There's like a feeling of a lack of compatibility, or feeling like the person you're interested in or the people you meet are not your type, or you're not their type. You're not feeling handsome enough or beautiful enough. Oh, the wrong relationships. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so you are attracted to those that you are not compatible with, OPALITE. You haven't been meeting the right ones, okay? Or going into relationships for all the wrong reasons. With the first card being insecurities. So running into codependent relationships, or running into relationships where you're always people pleasing or judging yourselves, or getting involved with narcissists, or always getting involved with someone who stirs up insecurities in you, like brings out the worst in you or makes you feel the worst about yourself. Running into relationships or committing to relationships for the wrong reasons, like for financial reasons or because someone looks good, or because you feel they have something you don't. But someone in this OPALITE reading, because of their insecurities, they draw in the wrong partners for themselves. This is the type of person that draws in very controlling, manipulative, narcissistic, gaslighting type of partners, or partners that always stir up their jealousy, their insecurity, someone who stirs up the worst in someone, or makes someone, the relationship makes someone feel bad about themselves, not being good enough, not being worthy enough, not being hot enough to be with their partner. Getting into relationships for the wrong reasons, because I don't want to be alone, because society tells me I should have a partner or I should be married by now, or because I need somebody strong in my life, because I'm constantly feeling weak and insecure. And that's just drawing in the wrong partners. Oh, in your head. Those that chose OPALITE, as we are saying, the insecurities are in your head. Like your partner or the people you get involved with can praise you, can tell you you are beautiful, you are smart, you are handsome, you are successful. But if you don't feel this about yourself, then you are not going to give a positive energy, positive feedback to your partners. Or you have the habit of, when you are in relationships, not being present and creating stories in your head or thinking the worst in your head. And so you're manifesting that in your romantic relationships. You're bringing all your insecurities into a relationship when you should be getting to know your partners, being your authentic selves, being present in your connections, thinking about what could happen, or having 1,000,001 questions on the first date. There's like anxiety energy coming from this reading. Getting into relationships for all the wrong reasons, letting your insecurities lead you and play a role in your decision making in relationships, your behavior, your actions, your responses, the way you communicate, you're connecting with this person. It's stemming a lot from your insecurities, which are negatively affecting relationships, just setting them on fire. You know, it's like destroying a relationship before it ever begins, because you're already thinking the worst and projecting all this on a new person, or taking out how you're feeling onto your partners, and not being in the present and not really listening to what your partners feel and think about you. Or listening to people that always have negative criticism about you and letting this affect you negatively, bringing your spirits down, making you feel insecure, making you feel ugly or unworthy in some way, somehow. There's a need not to allow people to get into your head with their negative criticism and judgment of you. And there's a need for you, yourself, to get out of your head when you're having negative thoughts and negative emotions. Rule your decision making and your actions in relationships. Okay, that's right. Dropping a burden, dropping a weight, dropping insecurities. This is not your cross to bear. What others think of you is not your cross to bear. How people see you, if someone is telling you something that stirs up insecurity in you, that is their problem, not your problem. If someone has problems with the way you look, the way you are, your character, your personality, they make negative comments about it, or they make you feel not good enough for them because you're different. Then it's time to get out there and mingle with those that have something in common with you, those that uplift you. It's like if you have a certain type, the energy here is always winding up with a certain type. And this type of person that you're interested in can be very narcissistic or can be very superficial or very materialistic. And it's difficult for you to have a relationship and a connection with this type of person. You need to step out of the box, out of going after the same type. The bad boy, the bad girl, with that 666. It's like avoid bad girls, bad boys. Okay, the flirtatious ones, the super charismatic ones, always, going out there breaking hearts. You gotta find a different type. Okay, you gotta get out of your usual social. So see, a path. Okay, a crossroad, another direction. The tea was already spilling for this love reading, that you have to choose a different type, have to get out of your head, have to deal with your insecurities so you're not projecting them onto your possible love partners. This is just gonna drive them away. All right, there's a need not to allow people's judgment and criticism of you make you feel insecure. If you're in relationships and connections or hanging out with people that are making you feel less than, that are making you feel ugly, making you feel dumb, making you feel some type of way that you don't like, break free. Find another group of friends. Find a different partner. It's like staying in a relationship just to say you're in a relationship. Or hanging out with around the popular group, okay? Around the popular people, even though they treat you like trash. those that have chosen OPALITE, you're going to meet new people. But you have to put yourselves out there. You need a change of environment. You need a change of scenery. You have to work on self-love. You have to work on your insecurities. You got to drop old baggage. Choose a different direction. Get out of your head. Oh, and watch who you are dealing with, especially on social media. Okay? Oh, so much fakery on social media. There's a celebration soon. Let's see what's being celebrated here. We see parties, social gathering. So you're going to be invited to a party. Okay, someone is missing someone in this reading. Someone is devoted to someone. That's resonating with the earlier message in this love tea. That someone is devoted to someone else. Even if that person puts them down. Even if that person makes them feel bad. Even if that person stirs up insecurities. Even if this person puts hurtful things on social media. It's like no matter how bad someone is treated, someone here is sticking around for it because they're devoted to this person. They're devoted to this group. They're devoted to these friends. They're devoted to this partner. They're devoted to this person, even when this person makes them feel horrible about themselves. Okay? Someone here in the OPALITE reading is getting invited to a party, an event, and they may be put down in front of a group of friends. They may be put down by a husband, a wife, a partner, a family member, making them look bad, feel bad in front of others. There's a need for someone here to find their own self-love and stand up for themselves. Stop being dedicated and devoted and anchored to toxic people or person. Off. Confirmation. Someone here is deciding to stay devoted to someone who is toxic. And when you're in public or when you're on social media, when you're around friends, family, then they'll poke fun. They'll put you down. It's all in joke, in jest. But no, it's hurting your feelings. It's disrespectful. It's hurtful. And it's done deliberately. Because someone here knows the other person is not going to go anywhere. It's like nobody else is ever going to love you. Nobody else is ever going to be a friend. Nobody else is going to want to be seen with you. Nobody else is going to want to hang out with you. You should thank the heavens for having me as a lover, a husband, a wife, a friend, a cousin, a brother, a mother, a sister. It's like you should be happy that I'm even, you're even able to be here hanging out with us. So if we talk bad about you, we make fun of you, if we call you fat, stupid, we love you. It's done in jest. It's done in fun. Very toxic situation here. Those that have chosen OPALITE. Don't stay in relationships that disrespect you, that dishonor you. OPALITE. They don't care. They do this for fun. And they do it because you stay and because you will allow it. Or you have allowed it to this point. Like making excuses for this person. Oh, that's just how they are. They don't mean it. That's just how they are. They don't mean it, Gemstar. They love me. They always leave you. Always leave you. You always missing them. There it is. Your boundaries are trash. It's like you're a walking doormat. OPALITE. Somebody wants to treat you like a walking doormat. Just walking all over you. You don't have any boundaries. Allowing disrespect and mistreatment. And because you in love, because you devoted, because you care, because you love someone, because you've convinced yourself in your head that this is the way they are, deep down they love me, they have no respect. Okay? You got to block those bad vibes. You got to block this person out because they are toxic. They are toxic. It's time to drop this person, this social group, this group of friends. They don't deserve you. It's time to take another road, another path. OPALITE. Know that this person is neither a friend nor a good love partner. They're very toxic and abusive. And they coming off with those trashy narcissistic vibes too. That has been the love tea for OPALITE. Let's see what's going on with Sandstone Pyramid. Okay, get our Sandstone Pyramid in there. Those that have chosen Sandstone Pyramid, welcome to your love tea. Let's see what is going on for the pyramid. What's going on in the pyramid? All right. Yes, having that romantic getaway, having that intimacy, that alone time with the one. Okay? Those that have chosen the Sandstone Pyramid, I see a message here that you will only let the right one into your bedroom, into your bed, into your love life. You won't just allow anyone to get into your bedroom, to get in between your legs, okay? To be that intimate with you unless you are sure that they are the one. So you are the type of person that feels a relationship out, that makes the person wait and prove themselves in a relationship and to you before you give them the key to your heart, the key to your home, the key to your bedroom. Now, those of you that have chosen the pyramid, someone here is inviting you to a romantic getaway, to a vacation, but this is about love and romance, okay? And discussing where this relationship is going. Because someone does want to get into the bedroom, or does want to get more intimate, or wants to move in. And so the question here is, where is our connection going? Where is this relationship going? Are you the one? Are we in this relationship for the right reasons? And will I allow you and give you the key into my fantasy suite? Okay? If they want to get into your love dungeon, then they got to prove that they are the right one. And so there's a conversation being had in the pyramid of where this relationship is going. Because if you want to move in, if you want to get into my bedroom, if you want to get into my bed, then we need to have a deeper discussion about commitment. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I'm loving it. It's like not just anybody can have the key to my heart. Not just anybody can have the key to my bedroom. I won't just go away with just anyone. You have to be worthy. You have to prove that you are worthy. Yes, they are making an offer here. Someone is making an offer in the Sandstone Pyramid Love Tea reading. Someone is coming in for the right reasons, wanting the key to the heart, because they want to take this relationship to the next level. Okay? Will you accept their offer? Will you accept their flowers? They're coming and they want to know. They're either physically coming towards you, calling you out, calling you, texting you, DMing you, reaching out to you some way, somehow, wanting to make this offer, but not sure if you will accept it. Okay? Or you want to make the offer to someone to take a relationship to the next level, but you want to make sure that this is the one. This is like if you wanting to pop the question, but you want to make sure, right, before putting grandma's ring on them, that they're worthy of grandma's ring. You know, someone wants to move in together. Okay, let's really think about this. We got this energy of someone has been thinking about taking a relationship to the next level, and they're reaching out. And they're wondering if their offer will be accepted, or if, you know, making the offer is the right thing. The key. Oh my goodness. So someone here is like giving the key, and someone is like, not too sure. Okay? So those that have chosen the Sandstone Pyramid, one of you is completely convinced of where this relationship is going. And they're convinced that it's going to the next level. Someone is already in their heart convinced that they are with the one. That it's time to take a relationship to the next level. But the other person involved may not be quite there. So, though someone feels like, okay, you're the one, this is the right relationship for me, I'm in this relationship for all the right reasons. You know, you have the key to my heart, my house, my dreams, my hopes. You are, you know, my future. And someone else is not too sure. Is not too sure. So it's like someone popping the question and someone saying, oof, I'm not ready. I'm not there yet. Or someone wanting to move in. Ooh, see? Someone is not there yet. Okay? One person is all in and another person is not there. Either because they are in love with someone else, they have options, or they have something else going on in their life that they can't commit to a relationship 100% to at this time. Oh, that energy was coming. Yeah, see, somebody has options. Somebody has choices. And though one person has already made the decision that this is the one, the other person is like, no, I'm not your choice. I'm not your option because my heart is elsewhere, or I'm not ready to commit. I'm still undecided, or I'm talking to someone else, or I want to talk to others. I want to have open relationship, or I want to have options, or I have options at this time. My. What tangle where we weave. So there's definitely a lover's triangle. One person is already in love, wanting to take the relationship to the next level, and the other person is like, no, I don't want to get married. I can't get committed because I have other options, or I have something else that is a priority in my life right now. And marriage is not a priority for me right now. A commitment is not ready. It's not what I have my mind on right now. You may have an option between two. Okay, you yourself may be in the lover's triangle, and you may be the one that has to make this choice of letting somebody know, like, no, you are not the one. You're beautiful, you're nice, you're a great person, but I am not your person. Or someone is just not ready for commitment. Okay. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. All right? For someone, it's very serious. Someone here wants to be heard out. Okay? So someone is making their argument in this reading. Someone is standing up for their relationship, letting their partner know why this relationship should be taken to the next level, why they should stay, why they should be the choice, why they should be the option. Or someone here is explaining that they don't want commitment, that they want open relationships, or having their options. Someone here is uncommittal while the other person is committed. And someone is just not that serious. And so that's the dilemma. That's the dilemma. That's the conversation happening in this reading. Someone is like, you're making the wrong decision. Don't give up on us. Don't walk out on us. I'm the right one. Somebody here is interrupting, like, no, let me go. No, I don't want marriage. I don't want commitment. I don't want something serious at this time. Or they can't commit to something serious at this time. Okay, yeah, the end of a relationship. Keep it chill. Okay? Those of you that have chosen this reading, if you want to continue seeing this person, then you have to accept an open relationship, a relationship where you have options, they have options, they're still on the dating scene, they still want to hang out with their friends, they still want to date around, okay? Someone has already stirred butterflies within them, and they're wanting to check out another relationship. Or this may be happening to you where someone wants to marry you, move in with you, want to commit with you, and you're letting them know, or you're advised to let them know that they need to chill, that the relationship is not that serious to you. You're not committing to them. And if they want to keep seeing you, then they have to accept that you are dating others, you're talking to others, or this is something you're going to have to accept. Because someone is already talking to someone else. There's already butterflies being stirred up by the new person. And this is why they are not committing. And they're saying to themselves that the relationship they're currently in is not that serious to them if someone else is already stirring feelings in them. And they're just, meeting and hanging out with them at this point. There's nothing serious between them and the new person as of now. They're just dating, hanging out, going out for drinks. But that connection is going to grow. So if it is you who are going out and on the dating scene, then someone new is going to stir some feelings within you, some butterflies within you, and this relationship is going to get closer, and eventually you're going to have to make a choice. But in this reading, a connection may come to an end if someone just can't keep a chilled attitude in a relationship, not take it serious. This is not a commitment. Let's just date. Let's just see where this goes. Let's keep dating. Let's keep going out. All right. Know that, work, friends, other love interests are going to be occupying my mind and my time and my social media. I am entertaining others at this time. There are choices and options. And, for someone, they're going to have to pass on this because they're saving themselves, for the right one. They don't want to keep entertaining a relationship with someone who is having options at this time, who is dating, okay? Who is not giving this romance the commitment that it deserves. So it may be a decision you need to make, Sandstone Pyramid, to move on if commitment is what you are looking for, because this person can't offer you that level of commitment. That has been the love tea for Sandstone Pyramid.